1984 Winter Olympics, where they dominated the competition with their bolero routine. Now, they're the faces of ITV's Dancing on Ice, and as the final draws ever nearer and the competition really hots up, who better to speak to than the king and queen of the rink? Please welcome Jayne Torvill and Christopher Dean. It's quite novel to see you with shoes on, really, isn't it?
It's novel for us as well, trust me.
Can both walk. I remember skating very, very rarely in my life, but when you do put your shoes back on again, it's such a relief. But for you two, I suppose it's the other way around. Oh,
yeah.
Freedom. You become bionic man and woman in a way, I guess, when you go on the ice. You still get that feeling when you've been walking around in the street, then you go on the ice, oh, freedom.
We love that feeling of skating around, you know, it's that smooth gliding action. It feels like we're flying.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. We're just flying high all the time.
Now, Dancing on Ice, they're narrowing down and narrowing down. An awful lot of injuries this year. What does that mean?
I don't know, it highlights how dangerous it can be. It's not to be taken lightly, and we take every care when we're training, and they have protective clothes on and everything when they're first starting out. But, you know, certainly in our meet and greet, we lost Keith Chegwin because he had a bad fall. Over the Christmas period, we lost Chesney Hawkes. We've had ongoing injuries throughout the series. I think the last one we saw on the television was Matt Evers, one of our professional skaters, who got kicked right here by his partner.
So when are you starting it, Helen?
So, yeah.
2098, if I'm spared. It terrifies me. I mean, the prospect of it is because the danger is the thing that strikes me, because you're moving fast.
Yeah.
You know, you're moving towards hard objects, and in my case, it would be controlled crashing every time. And I don't think that's particularly a good thing. But I suppose what it does point out is that people are willing to really push the boundaries and try harder and harder. And I suspect that's one of the reasons you get more injuries, is when people really try.
It's surprising, you know, once somebody said, yes, we're doing it, how competitive they get. And what they want to do is do the best, and so they push themselves. We're there, we're with them, as Jayne said, we take every care, but it's their own competitive nature that pushes them, and that's what makes for an exciting programme.
Well, there's nobody better than you two to coach them along, and along with Karen Barber and, you know, Robbie, because you've got the best names in skating there. I love this. We're just going to show a clip now. It's a couple of years ago of you doing the piece of music which now reminds everybody in Britain of you two, Bolero. I look at that and I think that it's just a shame that they all fell over at the end.
Every time.
Does it really? Oh, you'd think that they got it right now, wouldn't you? Wonderful looking at that. Dancing on Ice tour follows, of course, and you'll be doing that.
Yes, there's not much of a gap between the end of the series and then we go straight into the tour rehearsals, and the tour starts on the 13th of April all around the country.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. It's great for our celebrities too, because they get to perform the same routine every night rather than have to worry about learning a new routine
so
every
they can
week.
then perfect
Get
it.
better at it, yeah.
Yes.
And we're also
Performing
hosting.
more and hosting as well.
Oh,
Any tips?
Yeah.
No, go ask Snowfield. He'll tell you. He's good at it. He can do it. Now, what about the Olympics? You must be excited about that.
Yes, Chris and I are one of, I think it's 25 or 26 ambassadors for the Olympic Games. So
Which involves what, Jayne?
Well, we have to do some mentoring. We have to attend certain events during the games and do some corporate hospitality, hosting, and so on. But we get the whole uniform. We get all the team uniforms.
You're only doing it for a free jacket.
It's a free jacket. Yeah. Clothes, anything to do with clothes.
And shoes.
And shoes. How are we fixed in skating at the moment in terms of the Olympics, Britain?
Well, our Olympics will be in 2 years' time, the Winter Olympics.
Course,
yeah, but you know, the seeds have been sown for the future. It started a while back, so we're looking forward to the Russian Olympics as they come round, and we'll see. I mean, they could be. I think the ice dancers and the pair skaters are looking really quite good at the moment.
I mean, you created great pressure, as did Robin Cousins before you and John Curry before that. We went through a high phase, and then life can't stay like that, can it? You know, and the triumphs are the counterpoint of not doing quite so well, and I guess that happens in every sport, really.
I think so, and as Chris said, I think the seeds have been sown. There's a lot of programmes in place to bring the youngsters up to that level to compete at the Olympics, and hopefully we will see some action in
And I think
Russian
dancing on
Olympics.
ice is sort of, you know, it's in everybody's psyche more as well now,
Brings
the awareness of skating as well, yeah.
We wish you well with the tour.
Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, my thanks to Jayne Torvill and Christopher Dean.
Thank you.